The message from the angels for you tells you, live without fear. Is your moment. My beloved, living in fear can be something really painful, like a very heavy burden with which it is very difficult for you to move forward. Living in constant fear can be like having a nightmare while you're awake. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also, take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. But I want you to understand that you have the ability to live without fear, which is something you are perfectly capable of doing. It all depends on how you see things, the importance you give them, and how you deal with difficult situations. Living with or without fear also depends on the quality of your thoughts. But I know that you have already heard all this, and that if you continue living in fear, you are even feeling guilty for not being able to overcome it. I want you to know that I am not going to abandon you in the middle of all that fear. I take your hand and illuminate you so you can find the exit. I want you to understand that fear can be transformed and healed, until it becomes something else, strength and security, for example. And fear is sometimes a natural thing to happen. When there is real danger, it is normal for you to be afraid. But on other occasions, these fears are caused solely by your thoughts, your restlessness, and your insecurity. I want you to understand that when you listen to fear, when you talk to it as if it were just another part of you, it calms down. It fades and transforms into something positive. In something that, instead of preventing you from moving forward, pushes you towards a better version of yourself. Because when fear appears, it is for a reason. Fear appears when there is an alert, when you have to be alert and pay attention to something. Fear serves to prevent you, to protect you. And that is the importance you should give to fear. Therefore, when fear arises within you, invoke my help, invoke my assistance. I will support you and deal with that fear with you. We will thank fear for trying to take care of you. We will listen to what it has to tell you. You will take the actions that are necessary, and then the fear will dissipate. This is how a life without fear begins. And now is your time. Now is the perfect moment for you to live a life without fear. Every living being in the vast universe has a special purpose, a unique reason why they exist. You are also included in this incredible divine plan. You must understand that you are exceptional and valuable, that nothing and no one can replace you. No one else can run your life the way you do. The universe, with its immense creative power, continually provides for all its creatures in a generous and inexhaustible way. This abundant provision is always available to you at every moment. Even we, the angels and archangels, have our reason for being and a specific mission in relation to humanity. Every living being reflects spiritual aspects of divinity. Angels and archangels manifest as beings of light, each representing different strengths and cosmic powers. When you connect with your angels, you attract those same strengths to you to use in your daily life. It is true that fear is a natural part of human life, but it is also part of your journey, overcoming it and finding strength in yourself. All human beings, in addition to being here on earth, are also spiritual beings undergoing an earthly experience. Much of this experience has to do with transforming karma carried over from past lives. Your path to full consciousness, connection with the divine, and understanding of the universe is an important journey. Today, I am here to offer you my spiritual support on your path to living a life without fear. Because it is possible. Because you deserve it. I am at your side to help you face both your visible and invisible enemies. I want to enlighten you so that you recognize your own power and greatness. Remember that angels guide and protect you every step you take. You are not alone in this fight. I understand that there are many fears that have accompanied you on your path, some of which you have overcome, but others still limit you. Today, I want to give you my spiritual support so that you can overcome those fears that are most preventing you from moving forward. Today, my main objective is to help you combat those fears that harass you and free yourself from their influence, since they are responsible for your negative thoughts and the limitations that you have created in your mind. You can rest easy and feel protected, because light and protection are present in you. Your soul recognizes that there is no reason to fear, since you have the power to transform any situation that arises in your life. She is fully aware that those fears that torment you can be defeated and overcome. Your soul understands that you can be free from all those mental constructions that distance you from your true desires and purposes, that prevent you from flowing in harmony with the universe. It is time to free yourself from those limitations and allow your being to move in tune with the vast flow of life. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. When fear becomes too great, it takes control of your mind and your thoughts. As if it were a parasite that feeds on negative thoughts. So, that big fear keeps you stuck. He doesn't want you to change and makes you fear the unknown, the new. That fear prefers that you stay as you are now, even if you are not happy like that, even if that is not good for you. It is crucial that you recognize the importance of change and movement in your life. You may have experienced moments of deep loneliness in the past, times when you felt abandoned and helpless. At those times, it is likely that you were not aware of the constant presence of angels at your side, offering you their support. The combination of those experiences with your state of consciousness at that moment planted in you a fear of loneliness that can still arise unexpectedly in your life. Sometimes the fear of loneliness manifests itself without you realizing it, leading you to behaviors that do not benefit you and leaving you puzzled about its origin. It is important that you understand that your fears have an important message for you. They don't appear without reason. Fear is not a whim of the universe, but rather it has a purpose. It arises at unexpected times, when you feel that you might be left alone or that you will not receive the attention you need. However, you must not allow fear to take control and paralyze you. Instead of getting caught up in your sensations, it is essential that you tap into your inner wisdom and connect with your higher self for deeper understanding. Today, I am here to accompany you and guide you towards a higher understanding of your fears. I invite you to look through the window of your soul, where you will find the key to understanding the meaning of everything that happens to you and the origin of your fears. Together, we can explore this path to greater clarity and inner peace. The fear of loneliness actually invites you to embark on a journey inward to gain a deeper understanding of your existence and the experiences you have lived. If you allow yourself to be mentally open and connected to the universe, you will find that this fear teaches you that you are ultimately one with everything. This fear is actually showing you the way to discover that you are truly one with God. That His presence resides in your heart and that, as a divine being, you carry the divine essence within you. Nothing in this world is isolated. Everything is interconnected through the creative power of God. It is crucial that you understand that your existence, like that of all creatures in the universe, comes from the same source of creation. Both you and I were created by divinity. In this way, we all share something that unites us, the invisible ties that represent the universal codes, the knowledge of the universe, its essence, and the connection with the All. We are part of the same cosmic unity, each of us reflecting the greatness and perfection of the universe as a whole. Sometimes when you are faced with fear, you interpret it as something negative. However, it is important to understand that by facing it with all your power and wisdom, you can become aware of your oneness with God, with the beings of light, and with all humanity. In fact, those fears are actually a signal from your soul to remind you of what you already know deep inside. Although it may seem negative at first, it can be a very positive thing if you look at it from the right point of view. Your soul calls you energetically to remember everything that is encoded within you. Your spirit confronts fear with the purpose of unlocking these codes of information, thus allowing you to become aware of your intrinsic connection with the universe. When you recognize your oneness and connection with God, with the angels and archangels, fear loses its power and gradually dissipates. When fear disappears, what remains in you is knowledge, wisdom, and teaching. It is important that you understand that within the divine plan, there are numerous angels and archangels at your service, so you will never be alone. Even in the moments when you feel most alone, we are with you, accompanying you, and providing our assistance. You must understand that you are not something separate or independent. Your guardian angel is an integral part of your being. Therefore, loneliness is an illusion created by the mind. From the moment of your conception, God blessed you with the company of a guardian angel. Your angel has been with you and will always accompany you, watching over your well-being and guiding you on your path. From that moment, all the angels were also informed of your existence and appeared before you, ready to serve you, accompany you, guide you, and protect you whenever you wish. Loneliness can appear in your life as an opportunity to connect more deeply with yourself. Sometimes the bustle of other people's company can distract you from your spiritual connection, so solitude acts as an invitation from your soul to meet your higher self. This allows you to explore who you really are, develop your talents and strengths, and become aware of them. I know you've heard many times that before you can love others, you must learn to love yourself. But you may have never reflected on the depth of this truth. If you are not aware of your true self, of what you have to offer the world and yourself, you will not be able to offer anything meaningful to others. It is essential that you take the time to explore your own greatness and learn to value yourself as you deserve. When you truly become aware of your oneness with God and the universe, the people who come into your life do so to enrich it and bring you happiness. They share good vibes with you and bring positive things. From the moment you understand your connection with everything, those individuals who hurt you begin to disappear from your life, because you have discovered that your happiness does not depend on anyone but yourself. It is important to reflect on the mistakes you have made by resisting accepting circumstances as they are. By refusing to accept them, you were opposing the natural flow of the universe and the perfect divine order. I encourage you to make an effort today to hold my hand and feel the company of the beings of light in your life. Together, we can walk towards greater understanding and harmony with the universe. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.